Next week will not be around. I'm going to Arvada, Colorado, outside of Denver. I'm doing a teaching camp there, and then some performing at part of the Rocky Mountain Archtop Festival. So, if you want to do yourself a favor, start learning. People ask me, how many tunes have I memorized? I don't really memorize tunes, not in the usual sense. I memorized key signatures, yeah. But I memorize, I know the formulas, the common harmonic formulas, and I remember them when I hear a song, even songs that I don't know, I recognize the chord progressions. There's not a whole lot of them. So I start thinking of, maybe what you should know. How about you start a 1, 6, 2, 5, okay? Key of C. D minor 7, G7. It's okay to play a triad. Then you make a major 7. D minor 7, G7. Then make the 6th chord a dominant. I'm going to leave the alterations out. And it's the same as a 3, 6, 2, 5. E minor, key of C, C, D, E. E minor goes to A7. And when you practice them, always put the root in the bass so you can recognize it when you hear it in a tune. 3, 6, 2, 5. Okay. Now, I'm going to anticipate your question. What if the bass player you're not going to play the same thing? Okay, here's what happens. Okay, so you're going to play an E minor 7. Okay, but the bass player is going to play a C. So what you get is a C major 9. So there's no clash. Or the opposite way. What if the bass player goes E, A, and you play a C? Then you get a C with an E in the bass. It could be C major 7 with E in the bass. Okay? No dissonance, okay? Then there's tritone subs. Instead of the A7, I'm going to play E flat 7, D minor 7. Okay, now. Play that, and the bass player plays A. Okay, you get an altered chord. Now let's do the opposite of that. The bass player's going to play E flat, and you're going to play A7. Here's the A7. E flat in the bass. Get the same altered chord. That's how it works. Now, that reminds me, if you get back to the lesson before, the previous lesson, if you don't know the key signatures, you're fucked. Okay, you'll never get this. And there's no PDF for this. If you need a PDF, you'll never learn it. You'll always be looking at that PDF. You have to know it up here. Next key would be F. Could be F major 7. What about an F6? Then 3, 6, 2, 5. And a key of F. If you don't know the key signatures, you can't do it. Next key's B flat. B flat 6. G minor, C minor 7, F7. E minor 7, G7. C minor, F7, B flat 6. Make this 6th chord a dominant. Next key, E flat. Chord soloing. 1625. Hey. These are intros, there's chord soloing, all from 1625. But without knowing the key signatures, you can't do it. You can get a stack of PDFs with this in all the keys and 19,000 variations. You'll never remember them. All right, so in the description is the usual $12 donation if you are so inclined. See you in about a week or 10 days. Goodbye. Here's an addendum. One of the comments was that they don't like this sound with round wound strings. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I guess they're talking that sound. Well, here's the thing with that. After a couple days, that sound gets less. Okay, new strings do that. Now, here's the thing. The real thing. When the guitar is plugged in, you don't that doesn't come through the amplifier. Okay? So if you don't believe me, try it.